Geminis cannot find somebody immediately, you are willing to wait for the right person. You have the Three of Pentacles and the King of Wands and the Chariot. These three cards right here is about how you Geminis now that y'all are starting to get back in the swing of things, getting to know some people, y'all are questioning some people. Y'all are really stating what it is that you want or what it is that you're looking for. You're looking for a long-term relationship up front, and you're getting to know people. You're asking them the Chariot, right? You're asking them the correct questions. You're getting to know them. You're really out here really taking this thing seriously, trying to get to know them to see if this is one-sided, if being with them would be a one-sided relationship, or if they understand fairness and justice, right? And that's great, because I definitely see that's great, because like it is, I said before, for you Geminis, a lot of y'all will get to know somebody and this person will want to be in competition with you or try to outdo y'all. And I've seen it. I've seen it myself where, you know, you Geminis was with somebody, y'all talking to somebody, and like the person is trying to upstage you, and you Geminis will just like be quiet and just watch at the person and just won't say anything because you feel hurt, and you kind of like looking at them like, why are you in this situation where this person is going at you like this? So a lot of you Geminis are really asking the correct questions, right? You're making the correct statements as well. So you're saying in a statement form, but you're also asking the correct questions. You want to know what these people are about that you're getting to know. And the Page of Swords and the Four of Pentacles, I'm not even going to lie, it's going to scare some people. But you Gemini shouldn't have to care. You shouldn't care, because you shouldn't. And the reason why is because this is your future here, right? If you as long as you're respectful, right? You shouldn't care if you're making someone uncomfortable, because it's your future. Now, I'm not saying if you know, whatever, what I'm talking about is, yes, it's necessary for you to be asking questions. It's necessary for you to get to know these people. You know why? Because it's your, like I said, it's your future on the line. It's you on the line, because you don't want to be in a situation where you allowed the relationship to just be up in the air and just be what it is, and come to find out the person doesn't care about you at all. They don't care. They you know what I mean? They misuse you. They mistreat you. And now you're trying to get to know them long term, and you just feel like trash. And then the relationship ends soon afterwards, because you probably was getting to know them. You probably was getting to know them 4 or 5 months in, half a year in, a year in. And now it's like, well, why did you get with them in the first place? Because you wasn't setting any kind of boundaries. You wasn't letting people know this is what it is that you are looking for. But now that you Geminis are, that is going to scare some people, because it's honestly scaring away the people that would just be wasting your time anyway. Because if that's not what it is that they're looking for, why are they trying to go out with you in the first place? What are they doing? So if they can't stand the heat, they goofy selves need to get right up on out the kitchen. So then the Five of Pentacles now is about, and a lot of them, you will find that a lot of them are going to get their goofy behinds up on out the kitchen. So the Queen of Wands now, the Queen of Wands and the King of Swords, that's my dog down there. The Queen of Wands and the King of Swords now is about, so only the real people are going to really remain. Only the people that are okay with actually getting into a conversation, because, and I'm starting to see this more. I'm starting to see this on YouTube more. Shout outs to YouTube. I'm starting to see this on YouTube more. I'm starting to see this in real life more. That whole ideology of like going out on these crazy expensive dates, these people are so goofy. The idea that people are getting so caught up and happy over this fast food, The idea is not the fast food. The idea is to get to know somebody. So all of these people making it more about the fast food, they're just showing you that they're weirdos. So only the real people are going to remain anyway, because they're going to understand that it's not about the fast food that you can't eat every day. It's not about, you know what I'm saying? It's not about being offended if the person takes you to get a 444 meal at Wendy's or wherever it exists. What it's about is real connection. So if a person is real, it's not really going to matter too much where you take them. As long as you don't go to like a family function or like church or any of those places that would ultimately ruin the potential relationship because it's a little bit too much too fast. It really doesn't matter. Or if it's, and as long as it's not a setup, it really doesn't matter where it is that they get taken. So only real people are going to be able to hang out with you. And that is your process of elimination. Because socially awkward people, they use dates, especially quiet dinners. They use these things as distractions. That's my dog down there staring up at me. But they use these things as a quiet distraction because they don't want you Geminis to understand how socially awkward they are. That's the reason why it is that they want all these fancy schmancy date. That's another reason too why, because they want you to go above and beyond, because their excitement is going to fill the gap or fill the space in between you trying to get to know them. So they want things to be as adventurous as much as possible. So, you know what I mean? So that the two of you literally don't get a chance to talk because they don't have a personality. Because they're trash at just mere conversation. And you Geminis are all about the gift of gab, conversations. A person needs to have some conversational skills in order to get with a Gemini. How is a person going to not have conversational skills to be able to get with a Gemini? They're not. Gemini, Aquarius, Virgo. You understand what I'm saying? To any cross watchers. If you are trying to get with a Gemini, y'all need to have good conversational skills. If y'all don't, it's already a dub. And the Lovers, which represents you Geminis, right? So the Lovers and the Hangman represents those real people that I was talking about that represents this Queen of Wands and the King of Swords. Those people who are able, to have a conversation, that have personality, aren't socially awkward, those are the very same people that is going to be okay anyway, because those are going to be better options anyway, because the Lovers and the Hangman represents, that creates the better options. You're going to have better options that way. And the Lovers and the Hangman and because you're dating for quality, you're looking for quality. So if you don't see any kind of quality, only the real people are going to stick around. So if you don't see quality, that's all right. You'll sit back, you'll wait your turn, you'll get to know people, and only the real people are going to be okay with getting to know you, because that's the only type of people that are going to be okay with it, going to be okay with you getting to know them anyway. You know those types of dates. Gemini, where it's like, the person doesn't have any kind of conversational skills whatsoever, and you trying to text them or call them and get to know them, and it's like they take like 30 minutes of stuff like this. All of that putting down the phone and walking away, I figured it out myself recently. All of that putting down the phone and walking away, they don't have good conversational skills. They don't know what to say. You want to give these people and the parents? Come give these people and the parents. My love, come give these people and the parents. Look at that. I'm here. Show me some love. I love ya. I love ya. All right, come on now. Come on now. All right. So I love my dog. What? So let's clarify the Hanged Man. King of Cups, Queen of Wands, again, Three of Pentacles, Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, the Hanged Man, you're willing to wait. You're willing to be patient, get to know people, really take the time. You're in no rush to just have somebody around you that isn't going to appreciate you and your time anyway. The King of Cups and the Queen of Wands is about, and this is what is going to really raise your own value, Gemini, because you Geminis are really going to, now that you have learned to slow down and be more focused, this is really going to raise your value, because the best way to get a connection is to be patient with somebody. And the more you try to rush into a relationship, is the worse and lower quality the relationship actually is. I'm not saying that you should be so slow to the point where to get into a relationship to the point where you never get in one. But I'm saying as long as you're going at a moderate speed, you're good. Because when a person tries to rush themselves in a relationship too fast, they're too worried about getting the milestones done, right? Let's be intimate. Let's do this. We need to do this, do that, do the other. And they get taken advantage of because of that. So for you Geminis, now that a lot of y'all are being patient, right? You got the Lovers, which represents Gemini, so you showed up here. You got the Hanged Man, which represents patience, right? Pisces. But it's going to get a lot of people who may have been playing games to see that you're not, number one, you're not desperate. And number two, you're willing to wait as long as you need for you to get something that's meaningful, right? It's not a matter of just needing to get something done just for the fun of it. It's also about being strategic with how you date. So the Three of Pentacles and the Wheel of Fortune is about, and a lot of people are going to respect that. Some people may not like it, but everybody is going to respect that because they can't con you. They can't get one over on you, right? And it's going to also raise your value because the Three of Pentacles and the Wheel of Fortune, you will meet higher quality people because people will have to step to you correctly if they want attention from you. So a lot of you Geminis are out here pressing that line. A lot of y'all are really out here pressing that line. Listen, comment on the video, like the video, subscribe to the YouTube channel, share the video, smash the subscribe button, smash that like button, hit the notification bell. Set that notification bell to all so you can be notified whenever I drop my videos, and come through and get readings from me so I can keep the show going.